Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And this is my daughter Molly because she's going to be doing the main cooking today. We're going to do some fancy food storage French toast. And that, my friends, is alliteration. That's your little English lesson for today. We decided, Molly's been experimenting with French toast. She's learning how to cook. And she called me up a couple of weeks ago. They had a day off and she wanted to make some French toast. She texts me. I'm at work. How do I make French toast? So I'm trying to explain to her. She did it. And she was so proud of herself. She took a picture and she posted it on Facebook. And, you know, it's fun watching your kids learn how to do new stuff. So we're going to do this. She said, can I make French toast for breakfast? It's Sunday morning. I said, heck yeah, go for it. Because we're busy painting. And we're going to get ready to we'll completely paint the living room today. And then we'll start on all that flooring. But I thought it was a really good opportunity to use some food storage. And since I don't have a lot of experience using the dehydrated egg product, I thought that this was a really good way to start using it and know exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to mix up the egg batter and then Molly's going to take it from there. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way temporarily because I'm not... This is the Honeyville whole powdered egg. And this you can see I bought last year. So this is from May of 2010. And I have a little scoop in here, but I'm going to tell you a little hint about that. You're supposed to use 2 tablespoons of egg product to 4 tablespoons of water for rehydration. This, I never throw these little scoops away. You know, we buy Gatorade powder, and sometimes we buy like a punch mix or lemonade mix. It always comes with a scoop. These are useful things to have, whether you save them for your fertilizer in your garden or whether you just keep them around. These, you need to check. Every one is a little bit different, but this is a 3 tablespoon measure. So if you know that, then you have extras. You can keep it in your can of eggs or in your can of sugar or whatever. And then you'll know exactly that when you scoop this out like this, you have 3 tablespoons of egg powder. But I have pre-measured 4 scoops, which is going to give you 12 tablespoons, which is 6 eggs worth, because you need 2 tablespoons of egg powder and 4 tablespoons of water. So a tablespoon of water, 4 tablespoons of water is 1/4 cup. So we have 6 eggs, so we need 24 tablespoons of water, which is 1.5 cups of water. So you have to do a little math. I have 1.5 cups of water here. This is just cool water. And I like to do this in a container that is somewhat deep and tall. You know, this is my measuring cup, so I can get in here with a whisk. You can use an immersion blender in here. It's going to make it really foamy, though. And the first time I did this, I actually did make it, I had the ratios a little, you know, too much powder to a little not enough water, but this is a learning experience. So there you go. That was easy as that. Your eggs are ready. And then when we make French toast in our house, we always put the egg in a pie plate. And then Molly is going to take the rest of the recipe from here. And I'm just going to add one thing. Everything for this comes out of your food storage. Even in a situation you would be making your own bread. So everything would be coming from food storage when you have the egg powder, and then you would have either filtered or bottled water. And you would be good to go. So, Molly, you may take it from here, sweetheart.
Well, how much is this?
Teaspoon.
A teaspoon of cinnamon. Then,
Speak up.
how much is this?
A tablespoon.
A tablespoon of sugar.
Oh, and use the whisk. It's in the sink there.
And how much is this?
That's like 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
About 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you're going to whisk it together. But I don't like to use a whisk. I want to use a fork.
Okay, use a fork. Every cook does it their own way. Do you want me to spray the griddle?
Sure. taking it over here.
We like to have it as close to the griddle as possible.
Then you're just going to take your bread and dip it in here and flip it over and get it all soaked. Then we're just going to take it over here. And just keep dipping the bread until you're done with the bread.
Until you fill up your griddle.
Yeah.
By the time you're done filling up your griddle, the first one will be ready to flip. Or ready to check, anyway. So we're going to put all of these on the griddle, and then we're going to come back when it's time to flip.
We're back.
Sorry, babe.
And it's time to flip the first one. I'm not a master at flipping, so don't laugh at me.
And she's a lefty, which makes it doubly more difficult.
And you don't have to use sugar if you don't like to. You could use honey or agave nectar or nothing at all if you don't like flavor.
I think Molly does it the way I do it because I've always put just a little bit of sugar in my egg batter. Because traditionally pain perdu, which is French, really what the French call French toast, there is a little sugar in that egg batter unless they're making a savory version. And I don't put syrup on my French toast. Oftentimes I'll just put powdered sugar and butter on it. So it's just a little more flavor.
I don't know.
I always do that too.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Habit?
always do is habit. Always mash them down too.
Same answer. Wow.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? And we're just going to let these cook, Molly. How long? Just a few more minutes until they're done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then I guess we're going to come back when they're done. And what are we going to do, Molly?
Fix you a plate. Serve you a plate.
Fix you plate. Because why?
I know you're hungry.
We'll be back. Okay, we're back. And Molly just happened to mention we used almost all this egg mixture. There's probably enough there to soak one more piece of bread, but it's going to be a little chintzy. So that either goes down the drain or you throw it in with the dog food. And they won't like that. My dogs eat everything.
When I used to do my French toast, I just had the egg and the milk.
Mm-hmm.
I used to scramble the rest.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, that works too. All right, Molly, do you want to fix a plate?
Oh, sure.
All right. Here, I'll get you a little container so you can have some syrup on the side. Here's your fork.
Okay.
How many did you make?
10 including the end pieces. And I'm going to get sausages.
And her hands are clean.
I washed my hands, so don't even make a comment. And some powdered sugar.
There you go. That's breakfast, Prepper's Pantry style. And the sausage could be, you know what? You could have sausage that you've canned, not necessarily breakfast sausage, but maybe smoked sausage. You could have canned ham on the side, or even slice up some Spam. And that qualifies as a food storage meal. So, thanks, Molly. You did a great job. And I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, we'll see ya!